my blessings come freely, just because we love you. All our blessings come freely, just because we love you. All will be you will make us. All will be is of you. All we'll do is for nothing. Nothing, Lord, without you. All we'll do is but nothing. Everything is of you. All we'll do is but nothing. Everything is of you. Help us reach folks that don't know you. Help us shine in your way. Help us help those in darkness. When your light shines through their faith, the faith you give us moves a mountain, brings grace and joy from you. Faith you give us moves darkness, brings light and love through. All we'll be is what you make us. All we'll be is of you. All we'll do is for nothing. Nothing, Lord, without you. All we'll do is but nothing. Nothing, Lord, without you. All we'll do is but nothing. Everything is by you. All we'll do is but nothing. Everything is by you. Marvelous, marvelous. Thank you for accompanying me on that. And hello, hello, and welcome. What a great day it is. We've got an absolute bumper for you today on the live chat. I'm Jim, and of course, from far right there, we've got Duncan.
Hello, Jim.
And we've got his lovely wife, Shona. Thank you very, very much for joining us, Shona. We can get Duncan anytime, but getting you is pretty special.
Oh, thanks, Jim.
Always special. But it is because Shona's a busy mum. She's got a young boy, James, and Barney the dog to look after, and an even younger one, more handful, Duncan, to look after. So she's got a full plate full. So thank you so, so much for coming in and
That's
joining
all right. Thanks
us.
for having me.
Yeah, and we've bashed them and get them here so that we can listen and talk. They can talk about their new album that they've got coming out. It's been a long time waiting, and you were unsure many years ago about whether to follow that route. But the Scottish Psalmist, and you can find Duncan and Shomit, all their stuff on the Scottish Psalmist. And the Scottish Psalmist has been reaching lots and lots of people.
Yeah, so in some ways, yeah. We just it was a wee lockdown project because we had nothing better to do. When all our work shut down and everything, so we just started writing some songs.
But that's the
And
wonderful
then put them out there.
prompting. The wonderful prompting that happens.
You don't often have time for these things.
It's not it's the unwillingness to go forward, and then the prompting takes us forward, and that's really the difference I'm trying to suggest. So thank you so much for dropping in. So we've got lots of folk in. Marion's in. Thank you, Marion. William Dixon. William, God bless you. Welcome, William. We see you now and then. Thanks very much for joining us. And Paul and Catriona and Matthew, of course.
Oh, brilliant.
Paul's, he must be away. Loch Lomond. Yes, and Matthew's there too. So great that
What
you
a beautiful day to go Loch Lomond.
It's a stinker, Paul. It's a stinker.
What were you thinking?
That's why it's a loch. It's a Loch Lomond, and there's going to be water. There is going to be water.
Aye. Hope you got your raincoat.
Most of it in the sky, but you can still have a wonderful time there. And we've got maybe a closing song we can maybe do for Matthew. If he's got a drummer who can make up a drum, get an old tin or a cup. Matthew likes drumming along to the songs. If there's something at the end, we can bump up. So we'll maybe do something like Go Tell It on the Mountain, something like that. I can press gang the guys to join us in. But it's all about Duncan and Shona's music. It's all about that.
Oh,
yes, it's all about that. So prompted to do the album, you must have been having a bit of fun, because I know it's not much fun to sit down and crash out an album, but there must be some good spells in there that you've discovered.
Well, this is the interesting thing about the process. You might think it sounds fun, but no, it's not. Well, it was and it isn't. So, like, me and Shona take two different philosophies towards music sometimes when we're practicing.
That's
So
okay.
Shona enjoys, like, having fun with it, seeing where it'll go, a bit of hash bash and stuff like that. And I'm like, no, we need to get these harmonies solid. We need to get these rhythms perfect. And so I grind it, and then poor Shona, by the end of it, she's had no fun at all.
If you like hash bash, Shona, join me, dump him, because I'm hash bash.
That was your plan today, wasn't it?
I'm a bit hash bash. A busker to heart. A busker to heart. No, we've got quality here. You have got quality.
It is worth the...
Yes.
Yeah, it's worth it in the end.
Yes, because
do have
the
fun,
harmonies are
just-
beautiful. It's your lovely voice on the writings and the music that Duncan creates that really makes a strong, strong essence. And I know you've heard some things before. So look out for this new album. It's coming just after, maybe just in the new year. at the end of the
maybe
year.
more. We were hoping for Christmas, but I
Yes,
don't think so.
yes.
It doesn't have any Christmas jingles on it anyway, so there's not
No,
really much
that's
point
fine.
rushing for Christmas, is there?
No. So we've got a bumper of thing to keep some money for after Christmas and get that. It's going
It'll be
to
on
Good Home.
Spotify and all that.
It's
on
going to
Spotify.
Good Home. It's going to good ministry, a great ministry. So thank you so much for joining us. What would you like to do first?
Well, this is based on Habakkuk's prayer. There's a prayer by one of the prophets, and I just thought it was really kind of an appropriate song when we wrote it at the time. It was in the middle of lockdown, and even when I sing the words now, it seems to be even more appropriate. It's got that kind of chorus. I will rejoice in you, even when there's no fruit on the vine or no olive crops in the storehouse, it says. So even when things are a wee bit scarce and difficult, we've still got reason to praise. That's the kind of message behind the song, and I suppose we're all kind of facing a wee bit tight around the belt and tough economy times and whatnot. And so I thought, again, it was a good one to keep singing out. So can we share this one with you?
Yes,
Right,
that
you
would be
wanna do?
super.
So Habakkuk's prayer. It's a wee bit high. This one. It goes very low and very high, but we'll do our best.
When I heard of your ways, I fell to my knees to pray. Do what you did once more back then. Oh Lord, revive us once again. And in your judgment, please remember mercy. For if you came near, who could stand? Oh, if your glory filled the land, would you move in power and shower the earth in light beyond every sun? where the mountains quake and the hills bow low at the sight of the Holy One. But I will hope and wait, oh, for that blessed day. Even when there's no fruit on the vine, even when I tremble in the night, I will rejoice in you. Still know that God is good, who makes my burden seem so light, who makes me walk upon the high. Oh, but then behold, in robes of red and gold, scars in his hands and side, yet crowned and blazing light, the Lamb who is slain, the Lion of Judah, the glorious risen Son, the Alpha Omega, the Savior, Messiah, the Lord and the living one. But I will hope and wait, oh, for that blessed day. Even when there's no fruit on the vine, even when I tremble in the night, I will rejoice in you. Still know that God is good, who makes my burden seem so light, who makes me walk upon the high. I will hope and wait, oh, for that blessed day. Even when there's no fruit on the vine, even when I tremble in the night.
Oh, that's the first time I've heard that. That's the first time you've heard that. It
Might
is
not be.
marvellous. It is marvellous. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Love the vocals on that too. You sound as if you're loving it too.
That was good. It's a good
Yeah,
song.
superb, superb. There's just something special, but isn't that the way? There is just something special when we put ourselves out that wee bit. We take that extra step. We go into that uncomfortable area. That
Yeah.
uncomfortable place where we're really not sure we want to be, and we go there, and something wonderful comes out of it. And this is the beautiful thing about music. When we start, where you start with it and where it could go, it's just two different places.
Yeah, because it's quite an exposing thing, isn't it?
It
Like
is.
to write a song and then just like put it out there.
It
You
is.
know, and like the funny thing is, like different songs speak to different people, and that's one thing. I think you've taught me that, to be honest, Jim. You like to write loads and loads of songs, and you don't like to be too precious about them, but you put them out, and then somebody's encouraged by them. And that's what I often find, like, oh, that's a good song we've written there, but then somebody will be like, oh, I didn't like that one,
Yeah.
and then another person will be like, I loved it.
They are. I particularly any of my writings. They're really for my learning. It's me
Yeah.
consolidating something I've learned, something that's came to my heart, and it may be that that's the case for yourself.
Yeah.
That song speaks so much about so many things, and definitely at this time. So it's a song for now.
Yeah,
There's
it's a
no
kind
doubt
of, it's a
about it.
prayer, isn't it? It's a prayer and hopeful
Song for
kind
now.
of, yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a cracker. I'm looking forward to the album. And who's in with us now? Oh, we've got Andy Craig too. Thanks very much for coming in. Yes, Andy's saying he's looking forward to the album too. So that's
Oh,
him.
nice
He's
one.
already signed up. Pre-releases.
Andy's one of our top fans.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
He'll get his
That is
first
wonderful.
one. Signed album coming your way, Andy.
Yes, the Scottish Psalmist. Jane's saying the Scottish Psalmist. Check out Google the Scottish Psalmist. You can find them there. And what's the full name of the website again? Sorry.
That's it, yeah. Just scottishpsalmist.co.uk. Oh, you put it on? It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
On
Yeah,
YouTube
you
too.
find it on YouTube.
Yeah, well, we've just got to tell
Anyway, you've
folks.
plugged us enough. That's
We've
fine.
just got to tell folks. But this is your. We're turning over the broadcast for your music. They
Yeah.
get to hear me every other week, so
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, well.
that's good. So lovely. And Paul says hello to Jack and Duncan. Thanks very much. And don't forget, we've got a fabulous weekend ahead. Actually, another one. We were no sooner finished our celebration last week with Ian. It was Ian's birthday last week. And we had a whole weekend of praise and worship. That's how he does his birthday, just praises and worships. And the music that he did, he took hymns and turned them into
Keeley songs.
Keeley songs.
Ah,
Now
yes.
that is talent, beyond talent. And he got contribution from so many people. So we're looking for that one as well, Ian. We're looking for that album to come. Because, see, on the night we were dancing to them, they were absolutely fabulous.
Nice.
There's some real belters in there. And because not all the Ceilidh music has words, of course,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because they've got words, you're singing along to it. You're singing along to it. So that's a bash we've got to do, is have a Ceilidh with hymns and music. Because it really worked. And Ails is in too. Thanks very much, Ailsa, for dropping in. This will definitely cheer you up too. Absolutely cheer you up no end. It's Saturday. Tomorrow we've got a great event. The New Beginnings, prompted from the sidelines. We've got a great event tomorrow. I've been living in a vacuum, I must admit. I'm just going from one thing, 1 week to the next, and Ian's week last week took its toll. But New Beginnings is in Edinburgh. It's at St Cuthbert's. And between about 2 and 3 o'clock, 2:30 to 3 o'clock, there's all sorts of stuff going on there. We've got some music. We've got a little bit of information about the new apps and the new digital things that's happening on Sanctuary First. So please, if you're anywhere near Edinburgh, and if you've got nothing else to do, and if it's a rotten day like this, get yourself away in the train and come in and see the gang. You'll at least get to see them all and meet them. And Duncan's there. Duncan's going to join us. We've got Ian Jimison doing music. We've got Ian Paget doing music too. And you'll meet everybody that you need to meet. Albert's doing a little chat, and Jack's doing introducing the app. Nice. So there it is tomorrow. You've heard it here. The New Beginnings. So wonderful stuff. I'm wondering what to do next. Could we try a wee song? Albert introduced me to this song. I think you said you quite liked it, Dear Lord and Father.
Oh, yeah, I like your version of it.
Yes. I was very, very concerned about, this is a very, very long-standing, famous song, hymn, and I was very concerned about dabbling with it, mucking about with it, you know, and I had my concerns about it, but I just went for it now, but trust me to try and do something. But hey-ho, but it would benefit greatly from you guys joining us on it, so that would be super. See how it goes. So here he is. It's a reintroduction, if you like, to Dear Lord and Father of all mankind. Be gentle with me. I'm just trying to bring a little bit of modern melody to some fabulous words and give it an extra boost in 2022. These words can travel in that.
It's got a nice bluesy vibe, this one.
They're a few hundred years old, so they can carry. So let's see what you think. Dear Lord and Father of all mankind, forgive our foolish ways. Reclothe us in our rightful mind, in purer light, service find. In deep reverence praise, in deep reverence praise. In simple trust there's there who have beside the Syrian sea the gracious calling of our Lord. Let us like them obey his word. Rise up and follow me. Rise up and follow me. O Sabbath rest by Galilee. calm of hills above. When Jesus shared on bended knee the silence of eternity, interpreted by love, interpreted by love. Hear our voices in your camp. Hear our voices, oh Spirit of the Lamb. Drop your still Jews, oh quietness, till all our striving cease. Take from our souls the strain and stress, and let our lives confess the beauty of your peace, the beauty of your peace. Breathe through the heat of our desire, your coolness and your balm. Let sense be dumb, let flesh retire, speak through the wind and fire. The still small voice of calm, the still small voice of calm. Hear our voices in your camp. Hear our voices, oh Spirit of the Lamb. Dear Lord and Father of all mankind, forgive our foolish ways. Reclothe us in our rightful mind, and pure lives your service find. Rise up and follow me. Rise up and follow me. Rise up and follow me.
It's got a great vibe, that one, Jim.
You like that?
Good vibe.
Beautiful.
Thank you. I was
Yeah.
worried, but just as you say, you try something, but we don't know. None of us
Yeah.
really know. We were hoping for the Spirit within us to rise up and follow, but none of us really know. We're not to be sure of our own ways. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Never to be sure of our own ways. So we humbly put it out there, but that's what can happen.
It's an interest. Do you know the story behind that song about the guy who wrote it? Apparently, because this song came through a lot of experimentation as well, but it was experimentation with hallucinogens, apparently. So this guy was looking for God in all these kinds of different ways and experimenting with like transcendental drugs. And at the end of it, he realised that this was perhaps not the best way to find God. And this was his hymn that he wrote at the end, "Oh, dear Lord and Father, forgive our foolish ways and restore us to our rightful minds." So it's quite, you think these old hymns, they were just written by kind of old fuddy-duddies and, all the rest of it, but there's some interesting stories behind them.
That's you've helped me there because I'm not very well read. In fact, I don't read that well at all. So I'm not very well read, and my memory is no good. So what happens is that I've got to come to things very, very fresh.
Yeah.
And this is my trepidation. So when you're talking about that, I can get where that guy's coming from.
Yeah.
I can get where he's writing. He's outpouring his heart into
Yeah.
word that almost is confessional.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Almost confessional. Now, what have you got else for us? Because I'm sure it won't be confessional, but I know you've got some couple of psalms there that are fabulous.
Well, this one's maybe more of a confession of confidence in God. So this is based on Psalm 46. And it's got that lovely wee refrain in it, "Be still and know that I am God." And that's quite a good place to be as well, isn't it? Like sometimes there's not a whole lot we can do to change our circumstances or the way things come at us, but being able to trust God no matter what's going on around us and even in our personal lives, to be able to trust that we don't have to fear when mountains fall into the heart of the sea, as the Psalm says. So this is a more kind of reflective song. Is that all right?
Yes,
We've got a wee
that's
space
lovely.
for
Jane
that.
says she's loving this. She'll love this song. She's loving that song. So that's great.
Okay, let me just see if I can remember. Can you then?
The Lord is our refuge and strength, our very present help. We will not fear, though the earth give way and mountains fall into the heart of the sea. For there is a river whose streams make glad the city of our God, the city of our God.
The nations rage and kingdoms will fall. He lifts up his voice and the earth melts. So come behold the works of his hands. He silences wars and brings peace to earth. There is a river, streams make glad the city of our God, the city of our God. God is within her. She will not be moved. His help comes at break of day. His help comes at break of day. Be still and know that He is God. He will be exalted. Be still and know that He is God. Be still and know that He is God. He will be exalted. Be still and know that He is God. There is a river, the streams make glad the city of our God, the city of our God.
I was lost in that music. I was lost in that music. Wasn't it lovely? What a fabulous, fabulous. Again, I just can't. The combination.
Reflective one, eh?
The combination between the two voices and the harmonies, the unity, is just superb, absolutely gorgeous.
We're not
gorgeous.
always like that, just to clarify. Everybody just thinks we're just a waste in our house just singing on. You know, James never cries and it's just all beautiful.
Just not like Disney's Snow White. No, you're at the window and the birds are all coming in the window and things like that. And they're all fluttering about.
yeah,
No,
that's exactly it.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
Isn't life like that? It isn't for any of us, no. But music like yours helps the rest of us get through the day. It helps us, and I'm absolutely sure the community will reach out and grasp it, and it just lifts them to a place, lifts them to a sweet place, lets them remember God's grace, at least, and ask, maybe they ask for renewed faith. You know,
Yeah.
this is something we have to constantly do every day, asking for renewed faith. And yeah, we're already getting the comments. Beautiful, beautiful music. I catch you on a scene improvising with the drum and a wooden spoon. So that's set up for later on, but that wouldn't have went with that song.
Aye, happy for a bit of wooden spoon with any tune. Aye.
Indeed, indeed. Now, I was going to ask you if you got another song, because what I was going to do was finish with something a bit raucous and keep us in the mood where we're here. So not to interrupt it with anything I was doing.
Oh, right, I thought you were going to give us a tune now, but we'll do one more.
Do
one more,
one
then we'll
more.
get a good upbeat one. We'll get the wooden spoons in for the last
we
one.
can finish with Go Tell It on the Mountain, Matthew,
Okay.
so we can get sorted with this. But we're in a lovely space just now, and I think you've created such a fabulous atmosphere. And it's coming across in the airwaves too. Come on, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the vibe.
Good.
Feeling the vibe.
So this one is maybe a little bit more of a kind of a praisey song, and yeah, I've been enjoying it. This is our more recent one, so we've not actually released this publicly, but it's more. It'll be on the album, and it's kind of got this chorus of like break out and joy to the Lord. So to be honest, you can grab your tambourine and your wooden spoon for this one, and yeah, it's just a song about kind of making a joyful noise to God, I think. So yeah,
Psalm
that's what we'll go for.
96.
Psalm
98, sorry.
98 is based on, yeah. Loud now.
Sing to the Lord a new tune, who continues to work and to move, who's reaching his arm and who holds out his hand, whose mercy will break through. Sing, for his salvation comes. Sing, for he gave his own son. To the ends of the earth he is reaching in love, as he gathers his daughters and sons. Come, all his daughters and sons, break out in joy to the Lord, burst in a glorious song, for the King is coming soon. Make music with all that's within, blast out the horn of salvation. The King is coming soon. Let the depths of the seas resound, let praises arise from the ground. Let rivers clap hands and let high mountains stand, proclaiming in him love abounds. And let all the people cry worthy, let justice roll out through the world. For Christ will arise with his scepter held high, and his kingdom will reign on the earth. Let the King come to the earth, break out in joy to the Lord, burst in a glorious song, for the King is coming soon. Make music with all that's within, blast out the horn of salvation. The King is coming soon, for the King is coming soon, for the King is coming soon.
Another
something like
belter, another cracker. Absolutely lovely, lovely, lovely.
We'll play that for a while. just about there.
And what's the plans for kind of launching the album? Have you got any gigs or anything kind of lined up that you could really kick it off
We
with?
were hoping to be honest, but at the time, you know what November's, December's like, the time just kind of gets away with you. So we did have a wee plan to get one maybe in the concert hall at the Stirling University. What's it called again? Remind me what it's called, Jim.
Is it McRoberts?
The McRobert, yeah. We thought about doing one there, but I've not had time to book it in yet. So maybe we could maybe do a January concert or something like that, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how we're getting on.
Yeah.
Um,
Maybe
But
when
yeah.
we get a sense of when we'll be able to release stuff, then we
yeah,
can
yeah.
plan.
When we get a sense of actually when we've got a release date for
Yeah.
Fabulous.
the album.
So
Well,
we're
we'll keep
looking
yous posted.
forward. In summary, we're looking forward to a launch gig that'll probably happen soon. So we've got
You're all
that
invited.
to come. But that's to come. You're all invited. Did you hear that? All invited. So turn up. And we'll be coming soon to get that, and we'll post details of that as soon as we can get that, as soon as we know when the
Yeah,
music's
thanks,
launched. And that'll be launch night. Then we've got the album, and you'll probably have a whole song and dance that goes with it when the music's launched.
Yeah, we're hoping for 7 songs. That's
Yeah,
what we want.
wonderful.
Seven songs are the album, and we'll release them maybe a few at a time.
Yeah.
Fabulous, fabulous.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for coming. Ian's in too. Thank you so much. Excited about the album launch. Yes, and we were mentioning, Ian, you'll know you've heard us when we were talking about your own album of the Kaylee music. That's
Yeah, I want to get a listen to that. I don't-
That's
I don't
music
listen
to be
that yet.
used every year,
Yeah.
every couple of months, I suppose, if we get a Kaylee every month. So thank you,
Yeah.
Mary, and thank you, Paul, for all coming in. William, thank you. All the guys that's come in, thank you so much for coming in with us and joining us. And remember, we're attempting to broadcast and put this little broadcast into the airwaves of the Premier Gang, and hopefully that it'll reach another group of people. And another audience to feel the love, to feel
Yeah.
the grace and the spirit too. So we've got a song just to kind of, we'll play it. Get the drum, Matthew. Get your drum, get a pot, get a pan. Got to join in with this one.
What key do you have it in, Jim?
Eh,
Is it G capital 3?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain, Jesus Christ was born. Let me do it again. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain, Jesus Christ was born. We love this raucous stuff. Buskerland. So fabulous that you could come in and join us, and it's wonderful. Thank you so much,
Oh,
Shona
pleasure.
and Duncan, for coming in and sparing your time in a busy time. Thanks so much. And you've been introduced to Duncan's music again, so and watch out for the album and the launch night that's coming too. And you'll find them on the ScottishPsalmists.com. All the best.
Beautiful. Thanks for having us, Jim.
Thank
Thanks
you so
everyone for
much,
tuning
everybody,
in.
for coming in too. So tomorrow and Sunday, don't forget, tomorrow we've got New Beginnings, and Sunday we've got the Sunday service at 3 o'clock. Pick us up on this. We'll finish off with a couple of Go Tell It's. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain, Jesus Christ was born. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain, Jesus Christ was born.